Hi, y'all. Subhankar here. Today, I'm going to share a very personal story in my communication journey, what I was like 10 years back. And this is going to totally blow your mind off. So, you know what's crazy? I used to avoid speaking even in small groups. My hands would sweat, my voice would shake, and I would go blank. But today, I train students, professionals, and business owners on how to speak with clarity and confidence. Now, what changed? In this video, I'll share the exact steps I followed, and I promise if I could do it, so can you. Stick till the end because I'll share one daily exercise that is going to transform everything for you. Okay. So, like 10 years back, I was in my professional journey. However, whenever I used to see crowd, I would have to address a very large audience. I used to get very nervous. I used to literally think, what I need to present. I used to gather notes. I used to get ready. And then when the situation is to come, when I had to present, I used to start well, but I used to goof off in the middle. Or if anyone is asking question, I used to get really nervous. This happened for quite a bit time, and a moment came when I got an opportunity to present in front of the executive. And again, the start was well, the middle was good, but the way I presented, it really did not resonate. It could not connect with the executives. So net, I goofed it up. Uh, this continued for 6, 7 months, and I told myself, this is the time now to level up my communication game, and I'm going to make that happen. So how I started my journey is I started recording my own video. I I used to speak for 3 minutes. I used to speak for 3 minutes and I used to record in front of a mirror. I used to watch it regularly. I used to understand where am I making the mistakes, what words I'm repeating. I used to literally write it down how many times I'm using the fillers, like I mean, all those things. And I used to do the recording each and every day. After 7 or 10 days, I found my way of presentation has actually improved. And I was very surprised to see that transformation. However, I did not stop here. I continued. I continued the journey for another 10 days. You'll be surprised to know each passing video, it gave me so much material to learn and unlearn few things that I was absolutely surprised. Uh, each video I tried to innovate, I tried to modify. I did not try to make the same mistake. So in communication, love making mistakes, but hate repeating them. That's one of the golden rules. Stay till end because I'm going to unfold certain practices which is going to blow your mind off. Now, after 15, 20 days, I again started shooting. I saw where I was going wrong, and then I continued my speech. Then I started the same practice in front of my known people, like 2 to 3. I started gaining confidence. Then I started addressing a larger crowd, like not much. Slowly, I increased the number from 3 to 7, and then to 10, 15, above 20. And that's when I saw the shift inside me that from a nervous, my journey shifted to a very confident speaker. So is that the only thing I was doing, like recording the video? No. I was watching few YouTube videos and I was looking the way they were speaking, their body language, how they were presenting themselves. So in communication, always remember three things. The golden rule. One, is the other party able to understand you? No matter you're speaking to a vegetable vendor or a flower or to an executive or to a vice president. or to your mother, brother. Each of them has their own level of understanding. You need to come down to their level and communicate so that they get their message. They understand you in a much, much better way. So I was trying that also. That is any audience able to match my communication? Was there connection happening? Were they able to remember me? Or after each conversation, does they want to connect me again? This was a conscious activity I practiced for a period of 30 days. And again, this is not a magic secret that you do it for only 30 days and then stop. I continued it for a period of 3, 6, 9, and over a period of 1 year, unless it became naturally to me. And that the more I practiced, the more better I became in this skill. One thing I used to do, I used to record my own video. I used to turn my phone upside down and I used to just listen and evaluate the the audio. How am I speaking? How am I sounding? Am I sounding too dull? Or I was able to get all the emotions in while speaking. So I used to evaluate that. Then the other thing I did, I muted the audio and then I just watched the video. How is my body language looking without any audio? Right. And the third thing I did, I extracted the transcript and I had a look at it, what words I used, how many repetitions, how many grammatical errors, and was the use of words absolutely correct, right? These were the practices I did on each and every day. And that's when uh, my confidence, the way I was speaking, really improved. The other thing I kept in mind, so I was telling you certain rules. One is the other party able to understand you, no matter how good vocabulary, if that is being taken care of, that's a good thing. Number two, how are you making the other person feel on the other side? Everyone can speak, everyone can communicate, but it's the way you present, it's the way you make the other person feel that really makes a difference. So next time when you speak to someone, always make a conscious effort that how is the other party feeling about you? Feeling, how is the experience happening after speaking to you? Or are they telling, oh my God, this is the last time I'm speaking to this guy? Or is it like, wow, that was a good discussion. Let's catch up more often. Is that the feeling they're getting? Number three, the power pause effect. Don't just rush into your conversation. Give little pauses so that the message lands to the audience. Let them digest the information and then you bring in the next concept, the next discussion point. Otherwise, they would be all over the place, right? Hope you are still connected with me and you are able to understand the concept. Stay till end because I'm going to share certain 30-day strategy that you can do and that is going to really level up your communication game. I have done that for myself and I have seen tremendous transformation, tremendous. You will not believe. I mean, today I'm coaching students, professionals, business owners. I'm getting calls from colleges, schools. This did not happen overnight. It took a lot of time because there is a structure, there is a system, and there is a process. Structure, process, system. I followed it and I came up with a defined structure for my students, for my anyone coming to the Voice Elevator Community Launchpad. They have to follow the system and automatically they would see that transformation inside themselves. Now, going back, when I was practicing this 3-minute presentation, I increased it into 7 minutes and then I took the content where I goofed it up with the executive and I practiced. I started practicing it in front of the mirror. And then I was having regular one-on-one with my manager, and I was telling them, this is what I'm doing. Give me another opportunity and see the transformation. So my manager did not take the chance. He said, there is a staff meeting coming up. Why don't you present this particular topic? And then let's take feedback around the table and then we can decide. I said, fair enough. I look forward to that. So next 2 weeks, there was a staff meeting and I wanted to present on a credit report, which I did. And it was really mind blowing. My manager was really surprised seeing me, the transformation, and it did not happen overnight. It was not just a medicine pill you take and oh, the magic happens. No, that was not like that. So he saw the transformation and then he saw certain changes, the way I'm speaking, I'm making the team feel when I'm connecting with them. And he was really impressed. And you know what? Next time the executive was in, I was given the opportunity. And this time I nailed it. I nailed it. The entire room clapped. The entire room clapped after my presentation. Everyone was happy. Everyone went back with a call to action. What changed? System, process, structure. Now, it's not possible for me to share everything under one video. You guys would lose interest. But again, I brought another interesting angle to this entire activity, which I'm going to cover in my next video. And that has really helped me in my entire growth process. Trust me, the moment you try those little tricks, it's going to change. It's going to change the way you speak. You're going to start speaking with clarity and confidence. And remember, no one is born a confident speaker. And you have an example in front of you. I used to dread speaking in meetings, classrooms, or even casual conversations. But the way I transform and I improve my communication skills over a period of time, you can all see that in this video. So, do check the video description. There is lots which I'm going to share. And then I invite you all for my next live masterclass, which is going to happen very shortly. And if you want to level up your communication game, do let me know, comment in my YouTube video. We can have a one-to-one clarity call. But my intention of this video is to help you guys, help you level up your game, right? So now the time has come for the bonus. For all of you guys, stay till end. Here is the real bonus for you, which you can start practicing. So one daily exercise I want you to do every day and follow it like a Bible. If you have an English newspaper, read it every day for 15 to 20 minutes. And then if you have access to BBC News or pick up any TED speaker who speak in neutral English, listen to that speaker or listen to the news channel for again 15 minutes. So 20 minutes reading newspaper, listening to the video, and then the final 20 minutes you have to speak in front of a mirror on any topic. And you should not pick up a topic which you are comfortable with, because you got to get comfortable speaking about an uncomfortable topic. And that's the daily practice, that's the daily routine. You have to invest in yourself starting from today if you want to see the transformation. Read newspaper for 15 to 20 minutes. Listen to BBC News channel or any good speaker for 15 to 20 minutes. And then the final 20 minutes, practice in front of a mirror, record it, and then see the recording, repeat for the next 30 days. On the 30th day, you will see the transformation. And then come back to this video and add your comments if this is not working for you. That's pretty much from my end. This is Subhankar Dey signing off. Next video, I'm going to bring up that key concept which is going to level up your communication game. I really look forward to see you all in my next webinar. Cheers. Bye.